Hello everyone, Nat is here again. Today we will talk about classes in Talisman Online Mobile because new servers are coming on Friday. There will be 2 new servers, so I'll help you decide which class you should play. So let's start with Assassins. Assassins are melee combat damage dealers. They use sight and daggers. In my opinion, daggers are much better than sights because sights have some long cooldown and they got better AoE, but they're not as good as daggers because daggers do much more damage single target and they are better for PvP. So if you are using assassin and you're going to play assassin, my recommendation is to use daggers. And yeah, daggers are pretty powerful. If you like high critical strikes and high numbers, you should choose assassin, and if you like melee combat playstyle. Okay, so next one is Archer. Archers are long-range combat damage dealers. They also have some support skills like healing, and they have pets that can tank. So if you like to support your team and also deal really good DPS, and you like playing range DPS and long-range combat, you should choose Archer. They are really good in both PvP and PvE. They deal great damage. My recommendation for weapon is crossbow. Bows are good as well, but not as good as crossbows because when you are using crossbows you have much more crowd control, you have stun, and it's much better in PvP and it deals more damage in my opinion. Next class is Swordmage. Swordmage is really good range DPS. Uh, Most of the mages play Spirit Blades, but I play Magic Swords. I prefer Magic Swords a little bit more. Magic Swords are like more mid-range, close-range combat. They use fire skills and they have really good damage output and also some AoE. But most of the mages play Spirit Blades because Spirit Blades are better in PvP. I mean, they're better versus melee classes, not versus ranged ones. And Spirit Blades have more CC, more slow, more roots and other things, but I prefer Magic Swords because they do more damage in my opinion. So if you like magical caster, you should choose Swordmage. Next class is Priest. Priest is really good class. They have so much healing, they have pretty good damage, not as good as Sword Mage, Archers and Assassin, but they can do pretty decent damage. They are really good in PvP and everyone wants them in PvE because they can heal and it's like must have. You'll easily find any group, everyone likes to have like one priest in their group. Uh, the healing power is so great, it's easy to solo any content because your healing is so good and you can just out heal like everything. Even though they don't do as much damage as sword mage assassins and assassins, they are still so good. So if you like healing and also dealing some damage, play priest. And last one is monk. Monk is like tanks. So it's melee tank. Most of the monks are using staffs. Dual axe is more for PvP, but to be honest, I didn't play much dual axe. I only played staff when I played monk. I don't have much experience in monk, but staff is great tanking weapon and it's also pretty good in damage dealing. Uh, Again, they are not as good as Sword Mage, Archer, and Assassin, but they can do pretty decent DPS, and they're so tanky. They can tank like everything. So if you like to tank in dungeons, PvP, PvE, whatever, just play Monk. They are also really good at grouping people, so they're useful in PvP because they can just pull everyone to the one place, and then other classes can just AoE and AoE stun and whatever. So Monk is really good class, so if you like tanking, you should take Monk.